supposed to be more of us, but everyone's kind of got kids now, so we have to be understanding when people have to
it's
cancel.
a huge cast, yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember your earliest memories of meeting each other, the three of you? Earliest memories of meeting each other and being on set for the first time, first day. How was it?
I can tell you about being on set for the first time. We three never coincided on set. I can tell you that I was nervous as hell, didn't sleep for a week, maybe 8 days. And I remember Evangeline, we were filming after coming up and looking into the lens, we were filming episode Enter 77. And every day I'd show up and Evangeline would ask me, did you sleep? Did you get some sleep? I said, no, I had copious amounts of dialogue to learn, so I had my recorder going and I'd toss and turn all night and I said, you know what, I better listen to that again. So I pick it up and listen to it, but changed my life, have nothing but beautiful memories, and I must say, I'm so happy to have met these kids after the fact, having not coincided on set, but lovely people, as you know, if you've met them, so.
They brought in the fuselage on a container across the ocean. Everything was actually smoking and on fire. Background, everyone was. It was as if the flight had just crashed. So it was really no acting required. It was quite unsettling just to be there on the beach with all of them happening. So I think that was pretty early, the crash scene. So yeah, it was pretty special.
We always talk about comfort shows when we're on these panels.
I think for a lot of people it's either like Lost or Friends. It's like, let's go back to a time when things were innocent and, a regular wage bought you a palatial kitchen in New York City.
Sure.
And for Lost it's more of a sense of like, could be worse.
Feel better about
it had a real
yourself.
pandemic comeback. I think it was sort of like, well...
Desert Island, yeah.
I rewatched The Wire in the pandemic. That was my, yeah. Didn't know we had that in common.
Any comfort shows for you?
I like to dabble in crafting, woodwork, that sort of thing, and so for me it's either Jeopardy, although I miss Alex Trebek. But I've got a new favorite show, and it's called The Repair Shop. You guys watch that? Yeah. Man, that is amazing to me. I mean, you come in with a 200-year-old clock, and the guy can figure out the gears and what needs to happen. That fascinates me, and it puts me at ease, kind of calms me down. Yeah. I wouldn't attempt fixing it.
Sorry, well said. Can I just add one thing? It's not a TV show, but I like watching, what really gets me pacific and tranquil is watching Groundhog Day over and over. Love that feeling.
Makes perfect sense.
You want it to be more jazz, but in order to do that, you have to be comfortable with failing. You have to risk failing and hitting a wrong note, and it's so important to me to do every take differently. And my point being, because of that philosophy, that's why I think I'm sure I have the most bloopers of anybody in this cast. They're all professionals, and I'm just the white trash American jazzing in the corner on the island.
I would say you just very well. You were a good job.
Tuck.
Good. So, another question, I guess. You mentioned Shannon. I don't remember your name, sorry.
Oh, it's Maggie, it's fine. I'll answer to Shannon.
Yeah. You said that you felt like you were closer when during the filming of this cast. Was it because it was a big, famous series, or do you think that the experience got us faster?
No, I think we were just so isolated, and we all lived within walking distance of each other's houses in a little village, and we had no idea how popular the show was, in a way. I mean, you could read a number, but it's not like our lives were that different in this village. So it was just, I think, we were in it together. It just felt and perhaps my age as well, I was like, I'm gonna be in this little theater troupe forever, you know. I think, you know, you start to get, it's not jaded, it's just, you know, everyone wants to get home to their families, and, you know, when you're shooting in a studio in LA or New York or Vancouver or something, you know, everyone's kind of real life continues, whereas when you're in this magic little bubble off on Oahu, you know, you only have each other, and it's, you know, and people's families and their kids were part of that too, just this little group, you know. I don't know, it was a really special experience. I haven't had that kind of cast feeling often.
Thank you for the answers.